Hi friends, welcome to my channel. I am Sunique and I have got a little package to unbox which I'm really excited about. I've been looking recently into the history of tarot and what predated the Thoth Tarot and the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot. And so in my quest I've bought this deck and book. Let's have a look at it if I can get it open. So this is by Robert M. Place. I've got a few of his decks. And he's got a very distinctive art style. This is from Watkins Books. So it's $39.99. Does it say? Before Aleister Crowley, before Arthur Edward Waite and Pamela Colman Smith, before the Golden Dawn, before Pappas, Eliphas Levi and Itelia. What? Before all of those that we do know about in history, in tarot history, if you've done any research in tarot history, these will be names that you will know. The first author to describe an occult version of the tarot was Louis Raphael Lucrezia de Fayol, Comte de Malay. Well, that's a big name. Louis Raphael Lucrezia de Fayol, Comte de Malay. Now, I've probably butchered that. Anyway, so he was writing in 1781 in the 8th volume of Antoine Claude de Geblin's Encyclopedia Monde Primitif. We've got Hermes there. So this looks very Egyptian, doesn't it? Let's get it open. Let's have a look. Beautiful packaging. Oh, this colour is exquisite. And it's like a cloth feel to it, and it opens like this. I haven't got a deck of Robert M. Place's that opens like that. I've got Robert M. Place's decks, but they're not this sort of box. So I'm really happy to have this one. So it's got gold foil as well. Ooh, this is going to be something very special. Oh, this cardstock. Oh, look at the backs. Yes, such an Egyptian feel to this. And the pips are illustrated as well. That's amazing. Oh, can you tell I'm excited? So here's the book, which was £19.99. So the Comte de Malay correlated the tarot's trumps with the classical ages of man, gold, silver and iron. He drew correspondences between the trumps and the letters of the Hebrew alphabet. He described the minor suits in detail, and he provided the earliest discussion of a divinatory technique for the tarot. Now, for the first time, de Malay's vision of the tarot exists as a complete deck, and this book is the definitive guide. Oh, I've got a receipt there. Put the receipt to one side. So this is translated and edited by David Vine. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's so cool. This is 2023. Here's the contents. Introduction. Let's have a little look. So here's the introduction. So this is the world card from the Visconti, the Carrie Yale Visconti, 1445. One of the oldest existing tarot cards. Right. I just want to say something. So I've just finished reading this book here called The Cloisters, which is a fictional book, but it's featured around the discovery of the most ancient tarot deck there is. And on the inside are these pictures of said tarot deck, which is the Ferrara. So this is what sort of piqued my interest. You can't get this deck. In fact, you can get 16 of the cards. They're the only ones that are available or have been found. The rest are lost. So this book is a total book of fiction, because in the book, obviously, they have the full deck of cards by the end of it. But in reality, there are actually only 16 cards. So that sort of piqued my interest. So I went on a little bit of a rabbit trail about older decks, which is what led me to this one. And my other video that I did on the AOS Tarot, the spare training deck, which I'll link below. So I'm intrigued. Oh, we've got card meanings here. Let's just have a quick look. Oh, sun's going in. It's quite overcast today. So an introduction and background, a history of cards. Egyptomania, yes, that's where they claimed that tarot came from Egypt. And so there was a European craze for things Egyptian, a phenomenon known as Egyptomania. But it's a fad that took hold in Europe in the 19th century, inspired by Napoleon Bonaparte's invasion of Egypt in 1798, 17 years after the publication of Montprometief's 8th volume. Anyway, there's a bit of Egypt there and Bonaparte themselves. This is going to be a really good read. So we've got Greece, Roman. Oh, yes. Brilliance. And in this book, I wonder if I could find the actual quotes because it was quite funny. I probably can't. Well, I'll do that later, and I'll just pop it above here. But I thought it was quite hilarious the way it was written about. Okay, so we have Antoine Claude de Gablin. Okay, and then we're into some images. Of the majors, and then some images of the aces of each suit. And then we're onto this deck here, or this person, Demele. Some background here. This is going to be fascinating to read. Typhon, the wind. We've got some Hebrew alphabet letters here. Okay, so that's the book. Oh, let's look at the cards. So in that box that the cards came in, there is no guidebook. So if you want a guidebook, then this one goes alongside. So we're starting with the universe, Isis. Let's wait for the sun to come back out. There we go. So yeah, the universe, Isis in the world egg, framed by the 4 seasons. Yeah, we can see here that we have spring, summer, autumn, winter. Oh, lovely. Creation, Osiris breathing life into the first humans. The sun shining on the union of men and women. The moon, so we're going backwards, aren't we, in the deck? The creation of animals, wild and domestic. We've got the Eye of Horus there. Aquarius, the creation of stars and fishes. Wow, this is beautiful. The pouring water. The flaming sword. A man and woman expelled from paradise. Typhon, disruption. Disrupting innocence and abolishing the golden age. Temperance, pours water into wine to help humanity avoid death. Well, that would be because water wasn't purified, was it? Death, mows, crowned and common heads alike. Yeah, it doesn't matter who you are, death will come for us. The Hanged Man, the afflictions of life teach prudence. So each of the cards have got the Hebrew letters on there. Strength. Assists prudence by taming the wild lion. I love this lion. Fortuna's wheel, an expression of an unpredictable goddess. Good fortune, bad fortune, short time, long time, the alphabet and then the numbers. Man at the bottom. The sage, searching for justice on earth. So you can see the correlations to the tarot we know. I mean, obviously that's the hermit. Justice, the goal of the sage. The feather of Mat there. The chariot of war. Initiates the age of copper and the age of iron. So we don't have two horses on this chariot. This is the chariot of war. The lover, choosing between worldly passions and idealism. So we've got that choice aspect with the lovers here. Cupid. Jupiter. So this is Zeus. Threatens the earth with anger and lightning, doesn't he just? The king controls his subjects through fear, so that would be the emperor. The queen, the empress, supports the king with her threats. Aha! A little bit of a different energy there. Juno, this is Hera, Zeus's wife, with the peacock of pride points to heaven and earth. The Montbonk, with the wand of the magus in hand, with his monkey underneath. We've got the tarot cards here. And some coins. This is beauty. So I have a fool here called Folly, chased by the tiger of regrets. Isn't that cool? The tiger of regrets. Wow. That's amazing. Okay, so we're coming on to discs. The ace. Again, the Eye of Horus. Oh, this is beautiful. A 2. Don't know what that says on there. I wonder if it tells us in the book. This is the belt or girdle of Isis. And it has the ribbon which always bears the publisher's name on there, although it doesn't here. Or does it there? I think that might be it there. So this protected the health of the wearer. It's the place where Isis's girdle may be undone, an action the ancient alchemists and their medieval heirs referred to as sweeping aside or penetrating the girdle of Isis, a symbolic description of the mystical experience of penetrating the veil of illusion. It separates time from eternity. The coins are ancient polemic Egyptian coins. Portrays a queen as an incarnation of Isis. The profile is stamped on the obverse and a cornucopia symbolising abundance is on the reverse. Yeah, to the girdle of Isis. Cornucopia, the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, Hermes, and the 10, all the wealth, and the Knave of Coins. Interestingly, it says signifies a lot of money, which we can see, a massive fortune, yes. But what's interesting, it says, if it's followed by the Knave of Coins, it signals a man in love. So if that goes there, we have a man in love. We've got the earth sign there, the Knight. And what he's going to do with that, it looks a bit dangerous with that hook on there. The Lady. So instead of a queen, we have a lady. Beautiful. And the King. Pointing a finger. Sits upon a golden lion throne, symbolising his royal power. So it's a lion. And apparently this headpiece means he rules Upper Egypt. Ready. So we have a Cups suit. I wonder what it's called in this deck. Yeah, Cups. Ace of Cups. This is a sacred canopic jar, which was used for sacrifices by the Egyptian priesthood. And it brings happy news. 2. The 3. 4. 5. Interesting pose. The 6. 7. 8. The 9. The 10. Scene in the background there. The Knave. The Knight. Interesting, they've both got this cup covered here. We've got the water sigil symbol. The Lady. Popping one breast out. And the King. Look at his throne. The winged lion. Again, we have our sword suits. The 2. Wow. The 3. Ooh. So this third sword represents betrayal, cheating. Being stabbed in the back. The 4. The 5. Got that bloody sword again. 6. They're very muscular men in this deck. The 7. Again. 8. The 9. Oh, and the 10. So more than one sword now with blood on it. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Okay, the Knave. So we have the air sign. The Knight. Queen. Oh, sorry, Lady. A powerful and scheming woman who guards her power. She wears a crown of Isis shaped in the image of Nekbet, the vulture goddess who protected royal figures. And the King. So it is very Egyptian deck, isn't it? We have the Ace of Batons. You know when you're going through a deck and a card just takes you by surprise? That's the card that's just taken me by surprise. Oh dear. So I presume this lion is protecting this child while they play. I like it. A child swings above a large dog or, in some packs, a lion, as we see portrayed here. This image symbolises the naivety that may invite ill fortune. Oh, there we go. 3. 4. Oh. What are you saying? 5. Oh, bringing the baby. That's unusual for a 5 of wands. Does that mean it's bringing trouble in the form of a baby? Unexpected news, the birth of a child, or some other change of events. 6. 7. So that's that image here from the front of the book, inside of the book. It says, a young woman who is indifferent about romance. She is offering incense to Bastet, the cat goddess, who is the protector of women. When this card is accompanied by the King of Cups, it warns of a delay. I like the fact that they've actually combined cards in here for meanings as well. 8. I'm self-obsessed, I think. 9. Time's running out. 10. A knave. I like the fact that they've kept the pyramids as well. The pyramids are there in the background that we see in the Rider-Waite-Smith. The knight. Again, pyramid. The lady. And of course we've got the symbol for fire as well. And the king. So those are the cards. Loving these backs. It's looking like one of those papyrus images. So then after the card images, we go to the actual method of divination used with this deck. And some background to that. How to do it. And then we have 7 patterns. So we have a linear pattern. Cards laid out. A pattern of choice. So whoever's got their back towards... Oh, so, okay, it's directional. Back to back. The pattern of meanings. One figure may be face to face with another on a flanking card. So yeah, they all seem to be about directions. This card, they're looking away. The central destination, where it converges in the middle. So these two are both looking at this central card. Okay, so yeah, it's all directional. So this one's leading the situation. This one is an obstacle to this situation. It's cool, isn't it? The central teacher pattern. A visual rhyme occurs when an image on one card is similar to that on another. A visual polarity when it's opposite. And then some examples. That's really, really interesting. So the book is, let's have a look, 143 pages. Yeah, 143 pages. So yeah, it's a nice little book. It's a beautiful deck. Some lovely gold edging. It is just stunning, isn't it? Okay, so thank you for watching, and until my next video. Bye friends, bye.